What is going on, everyone? Tinman here, and welcome to another Elder Scrolls Online video where I show you what it looks like to do a PUG, a pickup group, a random trial, and this one's Sunspire. So you can go out to a little place called Craglorn. I'll show you in the map. It's the best way to go get your pickup groups. They're not always the best. They're very unorganized. It's nobody's in chat. No one's talking. It's just a bunch of people all trying to achieve one thing, our gear for themselves. So you can go to Craglorn, and you can sit anywhere in Craglorn because it's usually zone shouts. You can go to Craglorn and sit inside there and wait for someone to randomly say, hey, want to start a trial group. Once you get in those pickup trials, as anything goes. You'll see here, now I don't normally play a DPS, but I'm doing this for the sole purpose. It's easier to get groups as a DPS. I normally play a tank role, but some of these trials need 1 and 2 tanks, so the competition is crazy. So it's a smart idea to create a DPS, farm your gear for your tank, and everything is good. And the location of this Sunspire trial is in Northern Elsewhere. So you're going to go to your way shrine, you're going to go to Northern Elsewhere, and you're going to see right here the trial of Sunspire. And I will just show you what it looks like before this trial begins. Just kind of give you a heads up. This is a 12-man dungeon, typically 1 to 2 tanks, a healer or 2, the rest eat about like 9 DPS. So again, you're going to see some deaths in here. Enjoy, have a laugh or two, but at least you'll see a point of view from DPS to Sunspire. Enjoy.
Come, welcome.
All right, welcome. I'm going to do a Sunspire. It's a random group, so these sometimes don't go very well. We're going to check it out. So we fight 3 dragons. It drops some pretty good gear. Back in the day for the DPS, it was the Locestes, but I've heard that's got nerfed. But I've been away for several years, so I'm not really sure. But I'm here hoping to get some Yolnacrin, which is a great tanking gear. So if I get a drop, amazing. If I don't, oh well, you know what? We're here for the experience. All about the experience. My UI is a little weird here. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Sure I got like that many windows. Huh? So and that's the thing about group dungeons, our group trials. People just do what they do. There's no order, there's no communication, we don't have like Discord or anything like that. We're just here, we do what we do. Spawn here. Just join in and do our thing. We're going to give you kind of this is a DPS point of view, running the Sunspire. Which back in the day, that was the trial that everybody wanted to get in on. But now it's with the new updates and add-on DLCs, there's other gear that drops that's probably equally as good. But I haven't probably farmed this thing and played this one in about like a couple 2 or 3 years actually, so brings back some good memories. So hopefully enjoy this. I'll try not to talk too much, just enjoy the ride, grab a drink, favorite snack, and let's have some fun. I'm playing my DPS character, which I'm still trying to get used to a 2-hander. I'm used to the kind of the bow and stabby, but this is more of a leap. And I'm using the Neuron gear. This corner, usually a tank will run and grab these cats. Usually when you run this one, the tanks decide, usually 2 tanks, and they say, hey, I want the 4-leg and 2-leg, and one, you know, you can get the cats and get the humanoid stuff. So here's the leap. Boom. Our job to get all these ads here. Not a lot of healing going on here, I'm seeing. It's gonna spawn over here somewhere. Oh no, that's there's my first death. I lost some. I failed to block actually, and so I just took it. I took it to the face. So there we go. Got myself a res, which is cool.
You will not walk the way of John unscathed. Go then, and feel your courage freeze under
Welcome to random pickup groups. You just kind of sit around in Craiglorn and wait for them to call you out. But you don't have any friends on, or if you're not in a guild right away, this is a kind of a good way to farm dungeons. Not the best way, like I said, not a lot of communication goes on here. Yeah, but way to get some gear nonetheless. So sometimes you got to struggle through this. I think after this next area we'll start seeing some chests. I thought. Could be wrong. Any chest over there? Usually we'll group these up. Gotta get this guy. Whoa! I got trapped in there. You can see that. That was nasty. Yeah, that one was totally my fault. That was 100% my fault there. I normally play a tank, but it's hard to get tank rolls because there's only 1 or 2 tanks per these trials, and it's easier to jump in as a DPS. I am not a massive DPS player, as you can tell. I'm still getting used to this. I'm only playing this so I can help farm my for my tank. And normally I thought we would be grouping a little tighter here. Someone dropping heals, but okay, there's that.
You will leave nothing but a crater and a stain.
These guys are supposed to. Gonna put a flame down the middle, I think. Lightning down the middle. There we go. Yep, you stay away from that. That'll be an issue. Just mind your feet here. He's gonna shoot down the middle. So we got a block.
Stoop to your level, but it won't save you.
You might get too close to his wing. He'll sideswipe you. I remember that. These guys explode. Gotta watch out. Like that. And what you're supposed to do is the tank drag the frost guys through this and it'll kill them, but you know, that doesn't seem to be. It's just not really organized, which I don't really expect it to be too much.
On your knees.
I'm getting through it. This is the guy that sounds like he's saying blow my nose. Man, good memories here for sure. Go toss over heal. Oh, there's a. He's gonna land and he's gonna.
To stand shoulder to shoulder with a god. Here I am.
Whoa, there's a bad spot there. Underneath his belly. Now there's a couple deaths. That's my third death already. I'm a little squishy. I don't really have, I have dungeon gear. I don't have, these guys are playing with some trial gear, so I have probably a quarter of the gear and most of these guys have here. Whoop, explosion there. Mind your feet there. Pretty sure what's going on there.
I'll shout you into dust. Gold bundles.
A big shout there, that's for sure.
Get out lost.
There we go. This guy dropped. We can loot him. And that used to be some good gear back in the day too. False gods. But I'm not really sure. I think it was caster gear. Yeah, I'm used to playing a tank, so I'm used to like just charging in there, but that's not really a good move for someone as squishy as me. So, no lie, but... and hence why I'm getting all the deaths too. I'm still in tank mode, so... I hope you're enjoying it. Usually there's a chest around here somewhere. You start seeing chests. Just follow the crowd. They usually take you to the chests. There we go. There's a chest found. Nice. Okay. Nothing exciting in there. Chest over here. Intermediate? That's a possibility for some gear. Not getting much there, that's for sure. Chest here. Okay, there's a Yolkin dagger. Now that might be something worthwhile here. You gotta kind of bounce through this, and there'll be one here. Oh, they're in... Oh, good God. So, again, working with these pickup groups, they can be kind of moronic. Nice. Grab my gear. Goobers, man. I swear. They just run on. They do their own thing. It's definitely not organized, and it's not definitely not like a teamwork effort, by the way. You're going to see that. They're just all for one, you know, they don't really care. So, there's that. And I can't seem to jump up here without falling down. Used to be, there's a chest right there. I'll grab it. Used to be a chest down here. Yep. Someone just fell to their death, which is awesome. It's pretty much chaos in this place. There's usually a heavy sack up the stairs back in the day. Yeah, there still is. Not a lot's changed. People are dying. Alright. Got it. Get it. Gotta love it. Yep, got the chest. Heavy. Oh, there's heavy stuff there. Nice. So far, Unicorn Dagger, not bad. That's sharpened. It's pretty. That's pretty cool, actually. Fine. Let's wait. Right in the middle of that mess. Not always the smartest. There's a. Oh yeah, that's ugly. There's a chest here. Might have got all our chests. Stuff is potent on your body. That'll eat you away. A lot of times after they kill this boss, people will jump in this water to get this oil and dye, and they will use it as a kind of a free port to get out of here. So we'll see if they do that. That's what they did back in the day, but again, this has been 3 years, so it may have changed what they do.
You'll suffer for disturbing me.
I believe this guy, he will after a while he'll summon like an ASROCK and stuff, but he'll fill this whole area, so you gotta like run to the edge here, or he fills the whole far of the center with fire. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, and I will definitely, since I'm more of a tank role, so this is a little bit different for me. And so I will do a point of view from a tank perspective. We got a stack here in this. Oh, you're not supposed to run away from that. That'll kill you. That'll kill you. When those circles come in, the more that stacks, the less that mitigates. The more that it mitigates the damage there. So that's kind of. There's the ASROCK spawning. He goes up. We got to run to the edge here. So I know he's going to fill this up. See that circle there? You got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. Here's some tanks, some resources. Yeah. He will land again. And you got to be careful. You got to mind your feet because he can smack you. Just basically, tanks typically on the left, taunting, keeping the taunt. They lose a taunt, he'll come over here and he'll blow past us. And this is rinse and repeat. Watch the center, mind your feet. Don't get too far, and you'll see the ring here. And that's going to fill up. You got to get out of that at your toes. I'm going to give the tank resources just to help out. And he rotates around like a clock, so he'll land here, right? Not sure if my positioning is great. Okay, we got a stack. We got a stack here. We're gonna die. See, we say here, the more that stacks, the better. My DPS is not great. Like I said, I'm new at playing DPS, and I'm just, I'm really doing this for the farming because I have better odds of farming. Yep. I'm just gonna rotate again. You won't be beaten by vermin. Alright. Gotta stack. Gotta stack that. Here we go. That guy's down. False God's Glove. See, that's what I think. Is that what they're gonna do? They're just gonna die here, I guess. And I think you go to the Way Shrine. Go here and repair real quick. Typically what we do. Come through. Run on through. So they still do that same tactic. It's easier than running all the way back because we skip a lot of mobs, I guess, on the way through. And don't forget to loot. You can get some really good motifs in here. That's random, obviously, but still. Give it a shot. There's a page right there. Yeah. They run straight up the middle here. We should be waiting because the next room over, I think, spawns the two-legged kitties. We're gonna wait. For everybody to kind of group up here, and then I think they'll go through the doors. We used to run straight through this door, and there's some steps on the opposite side, and we used to group up there, and the tanks kind of pin them to this door on this side, and it kind of like locks them in, and then we used to burn them. But again, this is a pickup group, so there's absolutely no communication. Let's see if it's the same process. We used to go here.
Your faithful are beset by these heretics. This one big
And they would spawn from the right and the left, and tanks should pull them back to that door, but it looks like they're going to do something different. I'm not really sure. Here they are. The tank should pull them in. Tank should pull them in. Yeah. They're doing it, but it's a little different. We could have grouped up and been in a nice little stack for healing, but again, pickup groups, guys. Pickup groups. Just it is what it is. And we run through this door, and we're heading towards the very last dragon.
Do not forsake us. I beg you.
Gotta stand inside this at least to get started. And there'll be spawn on the left. Those kitties hit hard like freight train. Now I'm used to tanking this, so it's basically about 3 or 4 rounds, depending on the DPS here. He'll spawn some kitties over there where that tank's at. He'll taunt them. We gotta burn them down. See, he's already positioning. I'm gonna give him some resources. Here goes. See, it catches on fire, so you don't want to be on the outer rim. Let him get it all grouped up, and then we just do our damage best we can. You do not want to face tank these as a DPS. They hit like freight trains. Okay, so we gotta move out the way. We got a dance here. There's gonna be some random. And there used to be a sweet spot where you could just stand here, and there's like not. Used to be like a sweet spot, like we're like right here. Stand right there, and it changes. So, and I want to stand as left wing facing us, right side for us. in a bad spot here. It's a bad spot. Okay, we got out of that. So they're going to be spawned. These are portals here. So they should group that up. And they got to tighten those guys up. Okay, get ready. He's going to spit. Up the middle. You don't want to be there. Try to find your sweet spot. Wait for it. He lands. And this is where it comes. It's like right around. I think it's here. Right here's kind of the sweet spot. And then he's gonna land again. Sit back here. Block. See the guy that just he just knocked the crap out of that guy. You gotta block. That's why these some of these add-ons truly help. Oh, I'm gonna face tank. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. That's bad. It's a bad spot. That's up the middle. He's coming up the middle. He's gonna. Okay, we try to find our sweet spot. He's gonna land again. Yep, just let him do their thing here. He's gonna land again for the tank. Resources. It's up again. Gotta roll out. Let the tank get aggro. Rinse and repeat. So over and over again. Now vet mode would be a lot different. You gotta use portals and stuff. Oh, I just took a face. Took it right to the face there, so that was my mistake. He should have been taunted, but again, you know, if they turn, I got aggro. It's totally totally my fault on that one. There you go. You get to see what not to do. There's the sweet spot. Let's do it. We have the meteors here. Now, if you get a meteor on, you got to pull it out of the group. See, like this, and block. Don't layer. You're not supposed to stack. Walk it out. Come back in. There we go. The miracle of time. I got a restoration staff of locustes, but I know that's no good anymore. Then this being the first time in here, I'm going to get a talk to. It's a quest. I'm going to talk to the person. They're going to give me a copper somewhere over here.
Forgive this one. His eyes.
Can I get an achievement? Look at that. That's a dragon there, guys. That is the Sunspire trial. Point of view of DPS. Few deaths, but you know what? That's all right. It is all good. Let's see what we get in our little coffer here. False gods, chest, nice. Transmute crystals. Nothing wrong with that. Had a good time. We will leave group and leave instance. Boop. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed that. If you want to see more videos like this, doing a lot more Elder Scrolls, think about subscribing. Would love to have you on the channel. Outside of that, have a fantastic day. Peace.